Hello guys, happy Friday. So I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk about one of my favorite, most universal products we have. I love everything, but this is just one of the faves. I love our 3-in-1 face palettes. We have two of them. This is our normal 3-in-1 face palette. So we get a blush, a highlight, and a bronzer. We also have the Peach Bite face palette, which is more peachy tones. So then you got a peach blush, the highlight, and a bronzer. I love both. I kind of go back and forth. One day I use one day I use the other. Depends what I'm feeling. So I just wanted to do a quick demo on where I put like the bronzer and the highlight and everything. Everybody's different, so I'm not saying this is the go-to, you have to do it this way. I also use these on my eyes, like these peachy colors, brownie colors. They're beautiful on the eyes. This highlight in the normal palette I use all the time. So I have all my makeup done besides this part. So I have CC cream on, I put concealer on, I have my eyes done today, and I used our new Double Lash Extend mascara. It's very pretty. I love it. So use that today. So I am going to put this on and I'll show you how I do it. So I take some sort of fluffy brush, and actually I just washed some of my other brushes last night. So the one I usually use for bronzer I don't have, but I'm just going to take a fluffy brush here. This is just my bronzer. I'm going to use the normal 3-in-1 face palette today. So I start from the ear here and I go down, and it's going to look like a lot at first. You're going to go right by your cheekbone. You're trying to create shadows. Right by the ear and go down. And then I go up by my hairline, and it's pigmented. I'm going to go down here. And I push it into my hairline because I don't want to just look like a harsh line there. So push it right into that hairline. And then I bring it down. And I go on my chin here. They say if you have a double chin, you can make the illusion of it being sculpted. So I'm going to go on my chin. And then I just pull the excess down because I don't want any crazy hard lines. So it looks like a 3, right? 1, 2, 3. That's what it looks like. And I know it looks pretty harsh right now. Don't worry about it. We're going to blend it in. And then, because I don't like a super harsh contour, I don't. And I know some people love that, and that is okay. I see people that do it and look phenomenal. But I do not love a super harsh contour. So this is just a trick I do. I take my sponge, I wet it down a little bit, and then I just push it in so it almost looks like the glow is coming from inside your skin. You're still going to get that illusion of that contour coming through, but it just looks more natural, which is what I go for when I do it. See, it's just a little bit more natural there. And my sponge I have wet. You don't want to do it with a dry sponge because then that could just pick up the color. So then it just looks more natural. Then I take a small brush. Let me find one. And that's one that I just washed too. So let's see which one we're going to use. We'll take one. Just a small brush size. Bronzer again. I never used to do this, so this is totally new for me. I had to look which way I was going. And I go down my nose to make the illusion of your nose smaller. So what this bronzer is doing is creating shadows, which is where you would normally have your shadows. See, now it just draws it in. And like I said, it's harsh right now. And then you put a little bit under here. And then drag some of that excess down. So you're just creating those shadows, which makes your nose look smaller if you want it to look smaller. And then same thing. Like I said, I don't want any harsh lines. So I just go and pat it in. But then look, I just narrowed my nose down. We see all the celebrities and they don't look the same. A lot of it's just the illusions of makeup that they do. I mean, some's plastic surgery, but a lot's just that illusion of makeup. So, got that done. I am going to take my highlight. With the highlight, this highlight's super pigmented. I use a fan brush. You can use your fingers. I just use a fan brush. Anything you can use your fingers for. I'm going to go right down the nose. Look at that. Super pigmented there. A little bit there. I always put a little bit right on the very top of my cheekbones. But I only do a little because and as I said little, I put a crazy amount. Because I don't like a drastic highlight. I like quite a bit on my nose, but not up here. And then I do a little bit up here. A little bit on right above your lip there. Another place, just as a little trick, if you want fuller lips, before you put your lipstick on, one place you could put a little bit of contour is right below your lip here. And it's just going to create, like I said, a shadow of an illusion of a fuller lip there. And then when you put your lipstick on, it's going to look fuller. So just a tip. So we got that. I'm just going to do same brush that I had, that fluffy brush, and a little bit of our blush here. And I don't want a lot. So right on that cheekbone. And I actually pull mine up a little bit because I like it to go out. So on that cheekbone, and then I pull, but you don't have to pull. I know people that just put it on the cheekbone. So there we go. We got some color back to the face. I always, when I put my foundation on, I lose a lot of color just because I'm pretty white, and if I match my foundation to my skin, all my color goes out. So I add all this color back in. We got some shadows and some illusions. And a pretty highlight. We are done. So then I'm just going to finish it off with a setting spray. I love our Time Locker setting spray. Lights are on it. Time Locker setting spray. It's amazing. It's going to lock everything into place, especially when we're wearing those masks. We don't want our makeup going everywhere. So I'm going to lock it into place, and then away I go. Hope everybody has a great Friday. If anybody has any questions, let me know. Like I said, the one I used today, this is our 3-in-1 face palette. It's got more of the pinks and the normal colors. And then we have the Peach Bite face palette, which I love too. Like I said, I go back and forth. This is a more peachy blush and a more cool tone bronzer. So if you have any questions, if you want to order one, I am putting an order this weekend. So just let me know. Thank you. Have a good day, guys. Bye.